Hello, greetings. This is about my case again and again. Uh, can't help it. So today they're telling me something and stopping me, so it's hit me in a terrible, mad way again. So since childhood, since before even being born, my mother was tortured in my father's family. She got married when she was 13 years old. She kept telling me, and I knew that it could be very serious, but I did not complain to the police against my grandmother, Papa Fatima. Today it kind of hit me in a maddening way. The Hathora group, see, they could not find the person behind the Hathora group, and here I'm being told who is behind the Hathora group. So it's a long story. I was in Karachi, born and brought up. However, in my passport, it's Georgia born. My great grandfather made my passport. So that was a mistake or something. And quickly, point form. Sunjay Dutt's case. I used to keep his picture on my college bag, and Boris Becker's case. His attitude changed in Wimbledon. So they're saying that they've kept an eye on everything, and I used to keep a picture of Boris Becker on my college bag too. Sunjay Dutt. So in 1993, Sanjay Dutt's case is, here it is. I've been reading from some thequint.com. So confession statement. So Dawood Ibrahim's younger brother was also involved in this case. So what they've done to me, my mother, I would have been in jail. The mind changes. So Sanjay Dutt, it's just that it was a setup against him because of me. And Boris Becker in Wimbledon, attitude changing. Did you see? If you followed Wimbledon in when Boris Becker was the champion and sometimes losing, his last few matches in which he gets very angry, starts to misbehave. Sorry, I don't want to remind you of that, but it's all because of me. So it started again with my St. Vianney's Catholic teacher. Someone sent her away, transferred her to Saudi Arabia. So it's a really terrible world out there. Not only out there, but inside. I'm not going to mention this person's name. And also when we had a family apartment rented in Dubai, there was a Jack the Ripper kind of a case in Sharjah. And my younger sister, had learned driving, so she lost her way when I was in a car leading. We ended up in Sharjah during when Khalij times, I think we used to get the Khalij Times newspaper in our flat. So it was like yeah. So Khalij Times had given this news about someone like Jack the Ripper in Sharjah. So there have been assassinations of my principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, her boss, Hamdard, of Hamdard School, um, Hakim Said, and who transferred my St. Vianney's Catholic teacher to Saudi Arabia. That on Kashmir Road they met. She told my mother that she doesn't have the heart to tell me. She said that my mother came back saying that your teacher doesn't have the heart. She didn't have the heart to tell you that she was going to Saudi Arabia. So that has been. So I cannot talk properly right now, and but I want to just keep this again for the record. So it hit me deeply about the Hathora group. I was in Karachi. My aunt had come from Oman with her daughter. We were playing carom board, and we were discussing the Hathora group. Rumors had spread that they come and they spray something and make you. They first get you fainted with the spray, gas or whatever it is, and then they hit you with the Hathora, with the hammer. Not an axe. Hathora is a hammer. So the next thing I know is that we all slept in my parents' room. I was on the side of my father's bed, asleep, and I felt these two men on my left side in my dream. After we were playing carom and Madame Nurjan's songs were on, which Gaur was enjoying, my late aunt, at that time in 1985, 84, I don't know, when she came back from Oman. So that's the time we were playing carom board also, and Madame Nurjan's songs were playing on the radio or something like this. So it's a very, very dangerous. Please be careful. I've seen outside world is at times very rude and unable to help. Like last night, if I may mention to my own, some Indian men who were very rude against this interviewer. It was all a joke, a setup, like that's how Sadhguru wanted it. And someone was saying that they are Sadhguru's disciple and to shut this lady up. And it was all like, this is what Sadhguru had allowed. And he's like, someone was saying on the live chat that they are a disciple of Sadhguru. If they were a disciple of Sadhguru, don't let me get into trouble with India now. The last thing I want. So, just kidding. अमिताभ बच्चन का क्या हाल किया था, हाँ? जब कुछ पता नहीं क्या हार गया, क्या अच्छा एक्टिंग, क्या हुआ था बेचारे को, अमिताभ बच्चन साहब को ना, तो उसका पूरा स्टूडियो पता नहीं गए और राउडी प्रोटेस्ट, उसका पूरा यानी चाहते थे उसको मार डालें. ओके, पता नहीं क्या चाहते थे. तो ये इंडियंस भी कुछ ऐसे हैं, बड़े रूड है, बहुत रूड है, बहुत. So, Sadguru, if they are Sadguru's disciples, at least keep your mouth shut, right? I mean, at least you should be, like this says, you should know what it is. That lady was quite up to par with the interviewer, was wonderful. And then Sadhguru announced in the end that she has won the highest award of India. So these terrible, rude people, men, can go home like dogs with their tails in between. So serves them right. They were so rude about Kangana. One was saying, I don't want to mention all this thing, but anyhow, I'm myself out of control here. I will talk about religion, how my religious, even Shia ulamas, now I'm, getting into hot waters, trouble. So, how deluded can we Shias be too? Can you imagine? We couldn't see it. So I will talk about that. This is a short video about my condition right now. Hathora group. Oh my God. I started to really believe in what they're trying to tell me. Someone close to me was in this Hathora group, Hammer group in Karachi. Sorry, excuse me. So, I started to really believe in what the voice was telling me. So it wouldn't be surprising because the mother, because of see now if I come out with my life is ruined, and it doesn't mean that I go on ruining other people's lives. But what can we do now? So the person is covered in 7 veils, I was told. How can, separating me. Gulf Air crash, 1983. Okay, separating me from, first transferring my teacher. Why? Why? Because there was a family who loved my mother a lot. And in this family, my mother was, no reason why. I mean, the mother was insane. Their mother was very, very cruel. No reason why. Long time ago, we were told by their own Luatis something that, we would rather marry a Pakistani than a Luati. So I don't, please don't generalize about Luatis. The family that really loved my mother they were also Luatis and very good family. And they have a link to Oman, not Dubai. So please don't generalize about this. However, being careful, like some of our Shias are also like, sorry to say, like me, gone case. Can't realize this religion is it is called, it's a psychopath religion. Like okay, they have their own Indians who could be very rude and all this. And it was all set up like the interviewer could be at par with Sadhguru. What a thing. And all this. So I felt she was at par with Sadhguru. And some of these stupid, rude Indians. Sorry, it's not stupid. These, whoever. Anyways, I think Sanjay Dutt, India. Ooh, Sanjay Dutt was innocent. Have you seen the movie Hare Krishna? Zina Taman and Devanand. Devanand? You know how it was all a setup. The way they like put him, uh, put these charges on him, and how they sold him the rifle and the things. Oh my God. Sanjay Dutt is innocent. So Sanjay Dutt, Boris Becker, tennis player, world renowned, and champion of his time, and many others, and my poor Catholic teacher of St. Vianney School. I think she was the only daughter of her mother, or I don't know. I didn't see anyone when she told my mother that to send me in 19 before I went to London. This is 1974, 75. Before 75, we went to London in 1975. So 1974, most probably. St. Vianney's, she also used to come to give me tuitions, and we did this Christmas carol thing, which went on air TV. We sang Jingle Bells, and she used to come to my house. Then I would show her my doll and everything that I had kept in my father's wardrobe, the wall one in the old house. And so she told my mother to send her to her place. What am I saying? Send me to her place. And then all of a sudden, she met my mother, and my mother was with her sister. They went to this Kashmir road, Kashmir Com. There's the place there where they have all these melas and all, carnivals, and so there was a carnival on Kashmir Road. So near Kashmir Road, PCHS, this great Luwati family used to live, and they used to respect and love my mother dearly, dearly. My father could not see this. Have you seen that Under Capricorn movie? So I don't know if the Kashmiri Muslim woman is behind some terrible, very, very nasty, extremely wicked Hathora group and all this. So let me just finish this. So my mother and the Luwati family, their eldest son, they became very good friends. And my mother used to wanted my father to. My father was all the time going out, and sometimes he'd take us to his Luwatis. We call them Muscati Kojas. Anyways, I'll call them Luwatis. But this is, it's not because of this that my mother became close friends with their eldest son. It's not like she was having an affair or something. Oh my God. The eldest son's wife was also there, and they were all friends. So, but my father had Hathora group. See, I did research. No, sorry, I just searched Hathora group, Karachi. The person was not found. the people who were going and using this hammer to kill people were not found. So it's hit me. I've started to believe that my father was in this Hathora group. Okay, I will take a break. I wasn't supposed to say this, and things I wasn't supposed to say, I've said. So I will upload this on YouTube anyways.